let's talk about top wide receivers at the combines. Jameson Williams, Alabama wide receiver, is said to be ahead of schedule. What does that really mean, if anything? Let's break it down. This is Dr. David Chao, Pro Football Doc, Sports Injury Central. Look, I've never met the young man. I wish him well. I hope he's ahead of schedule, but let me tell you something. It's hard to speed up biology. Let's go through the chronology and some of the tweets and information that's out there and the combine process. First of all, during the national championship game, here is the unfortunate play for Jameson Williams. And we tweeted out live and in real time that unfortunately that left knee ACL and likely MCL was torn in game, and followed up with a Sports Injury Central article. We don't relish being correct, but unfortunately the diagnosis was confirmed and he had surgery. Look, I think he's draftable. I think he can make it, but it is unrealistic to expect him ready to go in week one. An experienced top wide receiver, Odell Beckham Jr., tore his ACL, had surgery in October, and he wasn't ready to go week one. In fact, the first half of the season in Cleveland, he didn't do so well until he went to the Rams, and where he did well, but of course re-tore his ACL. But that's another story. So he had ACL surgery. He's done very well, and there have been many reports that he's doing well. Look, early on in January, a national reporter, Ian Rappaport, said that he's feeling awesome and he's, quote, ahead of schedule. And I said at that time, ahead of schedule is good, but that's like saying the game's going well after the first play. You know, you never know. The recent set of tweets and information, right as Williams is about to get his combine physical, comes from the noted Adam Schefter, who I love, who's been very kind to me. He is very accurate, and none of this is against him one bit at all. He is the best. But of course doctors are going to say he's ahead of schedule. They're his doctors. His doctors wouldn't be allowed to speak if it wasn't positive in nature, and that's part of their job, and we don't begrudge that. But here's some video of Jameson Williams on a balance board catching balls, and you see his left knee in the sleeve, and no question he's doing very well. And to the naked eye, you'd say, wow, this is great. And I agree, he's doing very, very, very well. But the NFL is a very, very tough game. But remember, this is not a multi-directional balance board ball. This is a two-directional hinge balance board where he's only going forward and backwards. And you can see he's leaning a little bit more on the right healthy side. Look, a lot of top wide receivers, probably him included, could do this drill one-footed without the left foot on this balance board. No question he's doing well. But this is why we're here to talk about things and not get fooled by video. Ahead of the combines, do you think his agents and people are going to produce video where it shows he's not doing well? Of course they're going to show favorable video. Look, I think he's a top talent. I think he should be drafted high. I think he should and will go on to a great NFL career. But it's not realistic to think that he's going to be ready week one or the first half of the season. Kudos, he's working hard. He looks great in this video here, but don't be fooled. This does not show that he's markedly ahead of schedule. This is like saying we're poised to win the game after the first drive, or after the first game or two in the season, we're headed for the Super Bowl, or the first mile or two of the marathon that we're in position to win it. Kudos to him and the hard work. But remember, doctors are not going to get fooled. When I did the combines for over 20 years, I didn't look at media reports. We didn't need to. We got a hands-on exam of the player. And there's no question Jameson Williams is going to be asked back to the recheck combines in 6 weeks. The doctors will get a second data point, and with that, they'll be able to figure out where he really is. As we have a visitor here as we close out, thank you, Cosmo, whose ACLs are just fine as she jumps on me here. So the doctors are going to make their own decision. They're not going to be influenced by any of this as they report to the team. He's doing well. Congratulations. But this is part of the combine game for agents to put out this information at this time of year. Thanks for watching, and hope this breaks down a little bit of the combine process and my thinking, and really hoping that Jameson Williams can go on to a great NFL career, which I think he still will. Thanks for watching.